Hi, welcome back. We're here working on the land in central Portugal, and I'm just gonna show you some of the veggies and things that are pretty much ripe, ready to pick now, or almost ready, some of them. And there's quite a lot of stuff here, really, and got lots of different kinds of tomatoes and pumpkin, squash, apples, figs, just all kinds of stuff. So let's take a look and see what there is. Some of the stuff here. Wow, look at this. Tomatoes. These are almost ripe. Not too bad. And there's all kinds of different varieties. There's these purple tomatoes as well. Actually, they kind of come out black once they ripen. Right here. See, look at that. This, I don't actually normally eat tomatoes and nightshade family except for red potatoes, but occasionally I have some, and I'm sure these are delicious. So there's quite a lot there, isn't there? And then we got these little cherry tomatoes as well. You can see these are actually quite tasty. These are probably my favorites, I think. When I do eat them, I like the little cherry tomatoes. Or those, what are those ones called? I don't remember, those big red ones. Anyway, so here's some more. So you can see there are zucchinis. These are really huge now. Look at those. Look at that in there. It's quite massive. Some of them are too big now, and they're no longer very good to eat because they get too hard. Here are some onions and carrots, I believe. So these are not, I think these are quite, well actually, you can kind of pick them already, I guess. Yeah, almost ready. Some of them are getting a little too woody. There's more cherry tomatoes. And there's peppers here too. Look at this. Some of these have gotten a little diseased. The weather's been really strange, so either too hot or just suddenly changing. You know, very dry. So anyway, these are not that great there. They're not doing too well. But some of them have survived. There's lettuce. They're still doing okay. Beetroot. Let's see. These are not that great. And look at these lettuces. These are actually really nice, aren't they? Look at that. It's a nice giant beetroot. Look at this one. Wow. This is huge. It's almost too big. I don't know if that's... Oh, there we go. I don't know if that's good or not. That might actually already be too hard. I think they should have actually been planted a little bit deeper. And the guy we know who owns the land planted them, and I think he should have probably put them a little bit deeper. And those are leeks right there. They look nice. And more wonderful lettuce, cabbage. And there's Barb. You're doing a bit of weeding, right, Barb?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we got some celery in here, which is absolutely wonderful for juicing and soups and all kinds of things. So there you go, there's more tomatoes over there. And you can see the squash here. Look at this. Acorn squash, isn't it? I don't remember, get them mixed up. But that's pretty much ready, I think. Anyway, there's quite a few of those. It's sort of scattered throughout. He sort of planted things all over the place, but he's still got quite a good crop despite the rather chaotic, arrangement. And there's the sunflowers. Look at that. Heads have dried up now. We got some nice seeds for the birds. We got marigolds here. These marigolds are very good for planting around vegetable areas because they're good for pest control. They keep away all the little creatures that you don't want getting to your veggies. And here is some nice basil. This is like a purple kind, I don't know. Or it's from Thailand or something, I don't remember. But anyway, that's wonderful basil if you want to make pesto. There you go. And here are some more peppers. This is a different kind. I've never actually seen this kind before. Look at those. Nice. Looks like they turn red eventually. If they make it without getting damaged. Sweet potatoes. Not ready yet. Some more beetroots. And let's take a look. That one's nice. It's pretty much ready for picking actually. I'm going to take that one out. Hopefully that's not too woody. They've been a little too exposed to the elements, I think. They should be a little bit deeper in the ground, I believe, so they last longer. I'm no expert. Here we do have some eggplants in here. This is actually an eggplant. Is it ripening or something? It's yet to ripen, yeah. Okay, and we have some melons. Is it a watermelon? I think that's a watermelon. Some of these are actually ready to pick. There's a big one back there, I don't know if you can see it well. A little bit bigger. So not ready. Here's another squash, different shape. You got these little yellow tomatoes. They're sort of, let's see if I can get in there. They're kind of bell-shaped. Look at those. They're quite sweet. They're almost like cherry tomatoes in flavor. It's not quite ripe yet. Look at that. Here's a nice pumpkin right there. And there's actually another one here to the right of that. In there, that's quite big. Okay, now here is the other kind of regular common basil right there. And this, I think, is that Thai basil. It looks like it's purple. Some more pumpkins here. Oh, these are quite big actually. Squash, pumpkin. There's a wonderful celery. Just pick a few little, stems when you're ready to use it. And some more there. Here's a different kind of lettuce. It's a nice red, curly lettuce. There you go. Little peppers. These are still waiting to ripen a little bit more. Oh, and the Swiss chard. I didn't know there was still some here. It's looking like it's a little bit wilty. Need some water. Look at those giant peppers in there. Look at that. It's actually quite big. Here are some eggplants. I don't know if you can see in here, there's actually quite a big one in there. Oh, actually, well, it's small. There we go. Yeah, got that. Nice. There's another one, there's two of them. That's a nice example. There's actually still a few little broccolis here. This is kind of coming to the end of its time, but I'm going to pick this because there you go, because you can still use that. Just take off the little dry bits. I think it's still okay. Some more here. He's been planting more beetroots. It looks like an animal's been here or something, I don't know. Digging everything up. Look at this. That's corn. Also grown here. We grew this. And we have been taking it off the cob with a sort of homemade little device. You just sort of put screws or something through there, and then you just stick the cob in there, and you kind of, I don't know if I can demonstrate while holding the phone. Okay, and then you just kind of go like this in there. It actually takes the corn right off, and it's a really good idea. So there you go. And here we are in the tunnel that we had filmed before in an earlier video. Oh, look at the peppers. They've all just they're all falling. Oh, look at that little bell-shaped peppers. Look at these, they're wonderful. And there's just so many of them. It looks like they need to be picked, and probably dry them, but also freeze them, I think. You can cut them up and just take the seeds out, and then just put them in little bags and then freeze them. So that's kind of nice. I'll pick some of them because there are just so many here. The poor plant is just weighted down with so many fruits. Oh God, okay, you want to break it. There. You can see the deeper coloured red ones are probably a little more mature. So the weather's cooling down a little bit, but it's still quite warm in places. And soon, I guess the rains are going to start coming. It's still September, and so we'll see how it goes. Everything's very dry. The ground's very dry, so we're going to need some rain when it does come. That's for sure. Anyway, here are some carrots. I think these are actually quite small. There's one that might be ready for picking. Let's take a look. Whoa! Look at that. That's kind of nice, isn't it? Yeah, so that's nice. Put that in there. I'm going to take some of these with us. Here we have some more carrots in different stages of growth. A whole more bunch of tomatoes there. And there's not really that much left in here, to be honest. A lot of the stuff's been harvested and pulled up already. We have some parsley right here. This is nice. I'm going to pick some of that. This is just so wonderful and so good for you. It's supposed to be good for getting rid of parasites too in the body. So there you go. Now we're going to wander down here outside of the tunnel. It's got a little olive tree here. Here are the wonderful figs. Figs are ripe and delicious. In fact, they're overripe now, like that. It's a little too ripe. You can still eat them. Look at that, wow. Really nice. And then there's actually a different kind over here. Oh, look, this olive tree does have some fruit on it. Look at that. Some olives. Now this is another fig tree, and this looks like one of those, I think they're called turkey figs, aren't they? Again, I'm not 100% sure, but I think these are turkey figs. They have the dark skin like that. They're wonderful. Nice fig, turkey fig. Absolutely delicious, so sweet. You can dry them. If it's really hot, which it actually isn't hot enough right now to dry them in the sun. Otherwise you can dry them in the oven. I think if you, from what I remember, if you cut them in half and you kind of bake them very slowly at like 120 Celsius or something, 130, and for about 6 hours or whatever, they should dry and be quite nice to store. Otherwise you can use a food dehydrator. So that's one way to, you know, just save your figs, because if you have a fig tree, you're going to get so many you can't eat them all fresh. That's one way to have them for the winter time. Amazing. Amazing. This little lemon tree just gave so many lemons. You can still see one rotting down there. And now it's got this other crop coming along, you know, more lemons. It's amazing. It just keeps producing. Look at that. Look how many. Look how many there are. And they're all green. So that's quite something, isn't it? Lemons all year round. Here's another one. Same thing. This one also gave so many. Now it's got a second crop coming along. Nice, wonderful bit of thyme here. Thyme is just an absolutely amazing plant. And you can use it for flavoring various dishes. From what I remember, I think it's good with fish, isn't it? Some types of fish. Something else, I don't remember what. I use it medicinally. It's very antifungal, antiviral. So it's just really nice. You can make a kind of tea out of it, although it's quite strong tasting. Little honeysuckle flower. If you suck the end of the flower, it's sweet. These little things are actually asparagus. Those are the asparagus seeds. Look at that. These are all asparagus right there. And I don't think the owner here, I don't think he ever picked them. So you can recognize them when you look down and you see the stems, which right now they're too old to pick. You're supposed to pick them before they, you know, grow the leaves and all this, and the berries. I'm going to take one of these beautiful watermelons today, and let's see which one, the bigger one. Enjoy the fruits of our labor this evening. There we go. See if I can pick that up. Wow, look at that. That's big, isn't it? Look at this one. Is it this one? Oh my goodness. Wow, it's like a cannonball, isn't it? That's going to be wonderful. We'll cut that up later and we'll see what it looks like inside. Hopefully it's ripe. I'm not too sure though. Let's see. And look at this. A little bit of today's harvest. Nice pepper, tomato, chili pepper kind of thing, fig. beetroot, parsley, some broccoli, passion fruit, and there you go. Oh, and carrots underneath, hiding. There we go. And here is the watermelon. Look at that. That was the really big one. Delicious. Perfect watermelon. So sweet and delicious. It really is nice. So we've had a nice day, just kind of harvesting a few things and doing a bit of weeding, and it's sunny, not too hot, so it's actually quite perfect. Anyway, sorry about the lines on my hat lines on my forehead. So anyway, hopefully we'll be able to do another travel video soon. My parents haven't been well, so we've been spending a lot of time helping them out and haven't had time. So anyway, we just have to take one step at a time. And so soon we're just going to go and visit someplace different and add that to the channel. But for now, it's just dealing with harvesting and helping the parents out. So see you next time. Bye.